Hey guys, it's Nate again, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about some of my Reproductions and Homebrew games. A while back I was involved with a group called Timewalk Games. Some of you guys may be familiar with them. They were a small group of guys who were doing reproduction games on a lot of unreleased games and a lot of like ROM hacks that never came out in the US. They're doing nice boxes and manuals, and I was actually one of the designers for some of the boxes and manuals for these games, and I've got a copy of all the ones that I worked on, so I kind of just wanted to show off these a little bit and just kind of share my my involvement with Timewalk. First we have Mega Man and Bass, and this game never came out in the US, at least not on the Super Nintendo. We did get a GBA release much later, but it kind of sucks. But yeah, this is completely translated into English. Not that there's much story to translate, but I worked on the manual and the poster for this. The box was done by somebody else, but as you can see, it's just like super high quality, like right out of 1995 or 94. Here's the manual that I did. Unfortunately, the printing quality was not super good, but show a few pages here, but like everything came out really kind of drab and not bold at all. So I need to get these reprinted someday. I still have all the master files, so but super happy to be able to play this on the Super Nintendo. And then each game came with a little poster too. But that is Mega Man and Bass. See, next we have, let's keep with the Mega Man theme here, Mega Man Ultra, and this was a ROM hack of Mega Man 2, I believe, and lots of crazy things happen, and there's like some stuff from Zelda 2 and Mario, and just a lot of weird hack things. The cart is actually bright blue, and I did the manual for this game, just the manual though, not the box or anything. And this one printed out a lot nicer, but it's also a lot simpler of a manual. Kind of just tried to stick to the old NES theme. But pretty fun game actually. Decent little hack. Next is the Fireman, and this game never came out in America. Pretty sure it came out in Japan, but definitely in Europe as well. Super fun game though, actually. I did the manual for it as well, and again, now this one has pretty good printing actually, but just kind of flip through a few of the pages. It's not anything super special, but it's really fun to work on these. It's kind of been my dream to be able to do this kind of stuff for a living, but unfortunately I don't live in an area where that's very lucrative, since most of the game development studios are out west, and I live in Atlanta. Let's see. Up next we have Adventure Island 4, and this game was only released in Japan, but it's super awesome actually. It kind of takes the Adventure Island formula and adds like a little bit of like a Metroidvania style to it. It's got more of an open world type of gameplay. I did the whole package for this game, box manual. Tried to give it like kind of an updated little feel here, but and then nice little green cart with the Timewalk Games sticker on the back. Let's see. Next is Tecmo Super Bowl 2013, and I just did the box for this. Basically, it's a roster update for Tecmo Bowl with, I guess, modern or more current players. Not much to say about it. It's Tecmo Bowl with new players. Next we have Terranigma, and it's a shame we didn't get this because we got the other two games in this series, Illusion of Gaia and Soul Blazer, but we never got Terranigma for some reason. And I did the manual for this, but I really just copied the European manual pretty much verbatim. So if you've seen that manual, you've seen this manual. It's almost identical. but just wanted to make it in a format that we could print easier here. But super fun game, actually. One of the better RPGs on the SNES. Next is All New Punch-Out, and this is a ROM hack of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I just did the manual for this one as well. Pretty basic, straightforward. Excuse me, but really fun game. There's a lot of crazy characters in this game. Let me see if I can get to the cast here. They did like Gabby J from Super Punch-Out and Pete Pasta and Aaron Ryan. A lot of the characters from Super Punch-Out, and then I guess a new character like this little alien guy. Pretty fun little game. Definitely worth checking out if you want to try a ROM or something for it. Pretty fun. Next is Star Fox 2, and I just did the manual for this one as well. Again, this is one that kind of suffers from some bad print quality, but this is one of my favorite ones that I did. I love the colors. Yeah, you can see the back page paper is way nicer than the inside paper. You can see how much more vibrant it is. But this game was never released at all. It was basically finished, I guess, and then Nintendo decided to just cancel it. I can't remember the exact reason. I think the N64 was coming out. They wanted to focus on Star Fox 64. So this game was scrapped, basically finished. Some guys, I guess, got the ROM and worked it out so that it could be playable, and they dumped it on a cart, and here we are. Let's see. Next is Super Mario World: Return to Dinosaur Land, and this is another ROM hack of Super Mario World. Again, I just did the manual for it. Nothing super special here. I think I just kind of copied a lot of the stuff from inside the Super Mario World manual, because there's really nothing super new in this game, just a lot of different levels, and I don't think there's any new items or anything, so, but fun little game. Really pretty decent little ROM hack. Last one, oh, not quite last actually, is the Star Fox Super Weekend. This was the competition cartridge from like the Blockbuster competitions and stuff. Well, maybe not Blockbuster. No, I can't remember. But since this game kind of sells for a decent price online for the official version, made sure to put Reproduction up here in the corner just so nobody tries to pass it off as a legit copy. But also did the manual for this, and it's got that same crappy print quality, but see, the last page is nicer looking than the rest. But this is pretty cool. It kind of gives you like a time limit and to get like a high score. Pretty fun little game here. And finally, for the games that I've worked on, is the Nintendo Age Homebrew World Championships 2012. This is number 62 of I'm not sure how many. This is basically a riff on the Nintendo World Championships, but with homebrew games that were developed by a whole bunch of people who frequent the NintendoAge.com forums. There's a lot of good developers of some homebrew games there for the NES, and they kind of combined 5 of the games into one little competition, and I did the manual for it. And it's pretty fun. There's like just some interesting little games, little kind of a, not breakout, but I can't remember the name of the game. But anyway, guys, that is all the games that I have worked on. I do have 3 other homebrews here that I had nothing to do with. Just really one of these games because they're fun. Up first is Summer Carnival 92 Rekka, and this game was released as like a competition cartridge for Summer Carnival in Japan in 1992. It's a vertical shoot 'em up, and it is insane. It really shows off the power of the NES and what it really defied what the NES could do, or what you thought the NES was capable of doing. If you've never played this game, definitely check it out. It's super hard, but really a lot of fun. Up next is Sweet Home, and this is a Capcom survival horror game. It's honestly maybe considered the forefather of the survival horror genre. It's kind of an RPG mixed with survival horror game. Pretty dark, and kind of leads into the Resident Evil series a little bit, or at least inspired it. Pretty fun game though. And finally is Battle Kid: Fortress of Peril, and this is one of those almost super hard for the sake of being hard platformers, but pretty rewarding if you can stick with it. It's actually a lot of fun, and it was developed by Timewalk Games. I actually just ran this in the Awesome Games Done Quick charity event marathon, and the guy who played it just destroyed this game. It was impressive because this game is brutally hard. Anyways, guys, that is all my reproductions and homebrew games. Unfortunately, Timewalk Games, the company that I was working for, decided to stop making these games. I guess it was just becoming too much of a workload for them because they were getting slammed with orders, and it was just impossible for them to keep up. And that's unfortunate because the quality just was getting better and better and better as the games went on, and we were almost there. And I don't know. It's just a shame because I really miss working on these, and hopefully we can find someone else that is willing to do it because I'd like to get back into it. Or if Nintendo wants to hire me to design manuals and boxes for their games, I'd be down with that too. Anyways, guys, that is my collection of crap. Just wanted to show it off a little bit and see what you guys thought. And I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you next time.